Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, well, what we'll do, we'll just switch to me. Hi! Okay, does this show up on stream? Okay. Hi, I'm here. Bear with me for just a minute. Little quiet. Okay. Cool. Okay. Hey, Eric. Hi, Joe. Nick. It's wonderful to have you guys here. Thank you so much. Let's see. Matt and ZoMG's cats. Are you guys here too? Oh my god, Justin. How are you doing? Hell yeah. This is cool as hell. Okay. Give me just a minute. Can y'all hear the music? No, you can't hear the music. What about now? No music. No music. I can a little bit. Okay, let's do this. What about now? Voice level is still pretty low. Okay. We'll crank that all the way up. Move the microphone closer to me. How's this working for everybody? Dance party. Fuck yeah. Not to toot my own horn. This is my own music that I made. I figured it was the easiest thing to have on in the background, so I didn't have to worry about royalties or anything like that. Okay. How are the volume levels? Everything good so far? Okay, now I hear the music. Dance party, party. Okay, cool. Eric, I could do commissions. Yeah. I haven't touched FL Studio in years, but yeah, I could do commissions if you wanted me to. Levels are good. Hell yeah. Okay. So now I can hear the music. You guys can hear the music. You guys can hear me. Now here's a bigger question. How do I get the game on stream? Okay. You guys can still hear me. You can still hear the music, right? Okay, see the mouse cursor? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Okay, why are you not selecting? Black screen can hear your music. Okay. Well, we're halfway there. So what if instead of this, I just do... Whoa, okay. Just a second. Hey, okay, so that works. Okay, so we'll do it like that. And you guys will just see me flip back and forth. And I guess I'll pull up the contents or the things on my phone. Okay, now we see Turing complete. Alright, got you guys on my phone. We are rocking and rolling. So let me just turn down the music a little bit so I can hear myself think. Okay, are the levels still good for everybody? Everyone's still solid there? My voice sound okay? Voice is a bit low. Interesting. Okay, so now the microphone is directly in front of my voice, or of my mouth. Thank y'all for sitting here and watching me go through all of this. Okay. Relative to the music level, your voice is almost the same. Okay, good to know. Okay, so you guys get to see the audio mixer. We're gonna turn this down just a little bit. And then crank the volume. And then I'll go over to my VLC. And I'll turn the music down a little bit there too. First stream is always an experiment. You got that right, Joe. Hi. You guys like seeing all of the analytics? Hell yeah. Okay. Needs more cowbell. Working on it, buddy. Working on it. Okay. First stream is always an experiment. I'm gonna get that tattooed. Alright. How are the levels now? Using the gear icon. What, like in OBS? Oh, I see, I see. Properties? No. Switch to percent. I think it's already at percent. Oh no, I guess it's at dB. Interesting. There we go. Okay. How about that? Maybe a little bit better? Maybe a little bit better? Question mark? Go to 150% on that screen. Did that do it? I wonder. It still says 150. Okay. Better. Okay. Should I crank it up a little bit more just for longevity, or... Move the music down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Does everything sound good? Everything feel good? Okay. Touch up the music a little bit. Okay. Music's going to be roughly about there. Probably a good level. Okay. Unless anybody else has any feedback. Probably a good level. Okay. Go for it. Alrighty. So this is Turing complete. I have played probably about 10 hours of this, and God knows I've forgotten all of it. So I reset my save. It'll be just like we're starting brand new. This game doesn't go all the way down to like the super basic levels and stuff, but it does go and kind of like encompass, I think, AND gates and OR gates and NOR gates and XOR gates and all of that nonsense. So that's kind of where we'll be starting. And since I have my own better music, we're going to turn the music down here. I guess it doesn't even have music, so we'll just turn the volume up. Make sure you guys can hear that. Code font size, yada yada yada. Okay, that all sounds good. Okay. Play campaign, baby. Justin, that would be wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Eric, I thought you just stopped after the letter I. I was real confused. Yeah, Justin, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Do you guys want me to do the voices for this?
Congratulations! You have been abducted!
Jesus.
You've been abducted! We are testing you. The rules are simple. Build a functional computer or you will be eaten. Good luck.
Alrighty. A signal flows from the in component to the out component. In the upper left corner under input, there is a green icon. Click on it to turn the in component off. Notice that the out component is turned off. This is because the signal stopped flowing from the in component. Boom. There we go. Okay, so just a straight line, 1, 1, 0, 0. I think that's how I'm thinking about it. Next level. We mastered that like crazy. That was so fast. We got that nonsense down.
We have decided you are probably not a plant.
Well, I'm vegan, so I don't know, take that as you will. In this level, the challenge is to figure out how the NAND gate component works. Be sure to figure it out before you complete this level, or you will get stuck next level. Okay. Okay, guys, we got a NAND gate. What does the NAND gate do? I can't delete the output. Okay. Alright, so the AND gate. I guess this one would actually be green, since we already have both inputs off and it's on. So if we pop one of them on, it still stays on, so we'll go ahead and do that. If we take that one off and then turn the other one on, it still stays on. However, if both of them turn on, it turns that off. Radical. Okay. I think we got this right.
Correct! You have unlocked the NAND gate. With this component, you can build everything else in your computer.
I just realized I'm doing like a Yoda voice. I don't know how I feel about it. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more grimy, so we might hear Grover. Electrical Engineering 101. Yeah, you know what's funny is I've tried to delve into electronic engineering. I couldn't do it before, so maybe my obsession with old computers will kind of like spur me forward and, you know, provide me the dopamine that I need to continue focusing on it. Onwards!
Now that you unlocked the NAND gate, it is time for you to build a
Fozzie Bear. Jesus.
It is time for you to build a circuit.
God. Imagine if Fozzie Bear kidnapped you and made you do a bunch of electronic engineering. Yeah, super sinister. Grover is secretly a man-eater. Okay.
Last level, you made the table that described the circuit. In this level, you will build the circuit that matches the table.
Using NAND gates, build the NOT gate. Okay. Using the NAND gate. Okay, da-da-da-da-da. Input 1, output. Okay. So the way that I did this last time...
Waka waka!
My jokes are like 5% better than Fozzie's, but I'll take it. Okay, so last time the way I did this is I think I just connected it like that. And yeah, that's basically a NOT gate. Because both of them are activated by this one input, so it just kind of goes... Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So then to do this, we'll run the tick, which I guess in this game, nice, is like the equivalent of a clock cycle. Alrighty. We've completed the first 3. Are you guys ready to build a computer? We have all the components we need. Alright, so that's the AND, the NOR, and the OR. What do you guys want to see done first? AND, NOR, or OR? Go left to right. This is true, Joe. This is true. The NAND gate is the universal. You can create an entire machine using nothing but NAND gates. Joe, that is true. I was only half joking when I said that. Go left to right. So Justin says go left to right. Joe says start with the OR, so I'm guessing that's right to left. You guys are going to have to fight it out in the chat. 8 NAND gates, baby. That's all you need, Justin. Eight NAND gates. That's it. I vote left to right. Okay, we've got 2 for left to right. I'm sorry, Joe. You are incredibly important here. However, you've been outvoted.
want to discourage you, but I think the elephant will win the competition.
I guess that's kind of true, actually. I'm probably not as smart as an elephant.
No offense, but your brain is tiny in comparison.
Hell yeah. Elephants are amazing. Create the circuit that matches the table. Double-click on a component to move it together with connected wires. Okay, got it. Eric, I remember a Mathematical Recreations article in Scientific American that was an April Fool's joke regarding an archaeological dig that found ropes and pulleys in an elaborate array. So basically, they just found the machine in Minecraft, right? Like the 8-bit computer in Minecraft. Religious computations for a culture. Computers are agnostic. Okay, I immediately forgot what that was. Hold on. Okay, we already... Shut up, Grover. Double-click on the component to move it together with the connected wires. Okay. So we need something... Okay, so I think this is just a knotted NAND gate. I think. Give me a second. I guess we could just try it live, huh? Okay, so we go boom, boom, boom. Okay, so off... Oh. I should probably connect it, huh? Yeah, you guys are gonna see my ADHD diagnosis in real time here. Okay, so input 1, off, on. Okay, yeah, it's just a knotted AND gate. So an interesting thing I found when I was kind of like doing prep for this game in the last couple days, I realized that if you... There are like different patterns to this that appear when you use the NOT gates in different places, and they're kind of universal. They don't really like where they are in relation to the circuit or what component you have here. It doesn't really matter. So, oops. If you put 2 NOT gates there, instead of having red, red, green, or red, green, you will have you'll have red, green, green, green. I don't know. I thought that was kind of fascinating. But then if you have it here, just delete that and move that. Bring another one over here. Yeah, if you just put this here and then you connect these guys, instead of the usual NAND gate table, it just switches it. Yeah, I don't know. NOT gates are cool as hell. Okay. Delete all that nonsense. And run the ticks, baby. Yeah. Onwards. Okay. So next up is the NOR gate.
Most creatures on Earth are aggressive and do not know how to focus. To succeed, you must learn to think logically while not destroying things.
All right. Think logically while not destroying things. Okay, I think I literally got this in the last one, but I could be wrong. I know I'm going to kill my voice doing it. I have lots of tea. I'll be okay. There we go. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Okay, I think I got this right. On... I did not get this right. Eric, I appreciate the concern. Thankfully, I think there's enough time in between those segments that I don't really have to worry about destroying my voice too much. But I don't know. We'll see. If in the next game night, you guys hear me, I sound like this, you'll know what it was. It was fucking Grover. Grover did it to me. Okay, off, on. Is this one just 3 NOT gates? You just NOT everything? I think that's what it is. On, off, stop. Off, on. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okie dokie. So we've got it. Run the ticks. There we go. We have unlocked the NOR gate.
You should be happy you get to participate in our glorious tests. You get a chance to communicate with very advanced people from the galactic civilization.
This art kind of reminds me of Rick and Morty, which is a very good show. Okay, so the OR gate. Let's go ahead and pop our connections in real quick. Move this guy out of the way, because I know we're going to need it. Okay, so that's off, all off. And then, just out of curiosity, also... So I think this is the one... NOR equals 1, the other... 1... The other... Or both. That's... Yeah, Joe, that's right. I just verified it. With this highly exclusive information that you guys don't have access to down here. Okay. So I think this is the answer. Maybe. Okay, let's turn everything off. That stays on, that's on, and we know that's on. Okay, that's it. So the OR gate is just this. NOR, no inputs equals true. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Onwards. Alrighty. This next one, I think, is kind of a doozy. Create a circuit that is always on. Actually, I don't know if this one's a doozy. Because I remember it a little bit, but I'll pretend like I don't. Okay, so... By random chance, we're just going to start with a NOR gate. And we're going to grab a knot. And we're just going to pop it there and see what happens. So that's obviously not it. And always on. Would it actually be an OR? Because if you knot the input, that's not going to do it. Oh, I think I remember. Because you might have to bring this over here so we have a little more space. And kind of bring that up, and then over and down. And then bring this one over and across. And then... Okay. So now we just have some room. Because I'm pretty sure one of them has to be on. Yeah, there we go. Now this probably isn't the only way to make a NOR gate, or an always on, but I think that's the way it works. Yeah! Level complete. Manual entry, universal gates. Turns out that you can build all the logic for a computer out of either NAND or NOR gates. That sounds familiar. I think Moe's Computation Archive or something like that said that in the chat. I think that's who it was. Anyways, the Apollo guidance computers were built entirely out of NOR gates. Jesus, that's crazy. Designed in the 60s, they only had 4 kilobytes of RAM and 32 kilobytes of disk space, but guided astronauts to the moon nonetheless. That is so cool. Like, I knew that, but it's so cool. Modern computers are not... Okay. When applicable, NAND gates, because they have less delay and occupy less area. Yeah, I guess a NAND gate would... I guess a NAND gate would, probably because the AND gate that's the base is just a couple of transistors as opposed to all of the stuff that goes into an OR gate, and then you have to NOR it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, onwards. Next up is the second tick.
As you know, these tests culminate in building a functioning computer.
Okay.
Species that are capable of finishing are considered sentient by law. This is the main reason we don't eat you afterwards.
Output green on the second tick only. Okay. So we've got on, off. Okay, something that's kind of similar to this is a NOR gate. Maybe an AND gate, probably a couple knots, and an on and an off. Just grabbing my components to see what we need here. Okay.
And moves within our souls. To recede and repeat again.
Okay. That'll be plenty. Although I kind of want to move... Oops. I kind of want to move this one up and around just so I have some more room for components. There we go. Yeah, cool. Okay. Lots of room. So, pop that guy there. See, the thing is, and I learned this from some of my practice runs earlier, is that if you like do something like this, it's basically just like this circuit is always off, because if you have it with an and then you pop that on, that just lets anything through. That's just a basic transistor. Let's think for a minute. Okay. So just for kicks and giggles, let's pop that guy over there, pop that in, and see what happens to our outputs. So our outputs are on, on, off, off, on, off, off. That's cool, but it's not what we need. So let's move that out. And let's just throw some other shit out here. Got a NAND. And maybe... Let's swap that out too. Maybe we'll put a NAND gate in there. And then we'll have this one be an OR? We'll see what that happens. Okay, so we've got the same thing where it's on, so that's automatically, excuse me, totally not correct. But if we go, that's also on, that's off, that's off. Okay, so we've kind of got the same thing. I guess because I had an and a NOR, and then an NAND and an OR probably just reverts it. So what if we do an OR and an AND? That's probably different, right? So, okay. Off. So... I know I just had this, but okay. So the only problem with this game is that you can't add things... horizontally or vertically. You can only have them horizontally. So let's build some room there. Let me just slot that in. Okay. So on this one, but now that's also on, so we can't have that. Does the output need to feed back to the input to initiate a clock? No, it doesn't, Joe. It's just, it just kind of moves through all of the steps, and it cycles through. So, like, if both inputs are off and then input 1 is on, input 2 is off, yeah, that's all it really needs. Yeah, in fact, if you... Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. If you try to feed this back in, it freaks out. It's like, oh no, a short circuit. So, yeah, you can't have that. I don't know. Let's fuck around and put 2 AND gates and then not the NAND gate. Okay. But that's also with nothing on there, so we can't have that. Give me just a minute. My brain processes slower than I think. Or than I speak, rather. So the delay can be used to create a clock beat by feeding the output back to the input. Yes, Joe, a fellow ADHD person. Eric, can you explain that question? I'm not, or that comment? I don't know. Delay can be used to create a clock beat by feeding the... I think you're right. Oh, yes. Yeah. No, that's correct. Yes. Yeah. That makes sense. The first thing that came to my mind was the way in Minecraft you used to be able to make the clock pulses is you would light a redstone torch near some redstone and then immediately break it. So that signal still existed in another block, but the source was gone, so it didn't just keep everything lit. So it would just cycle through, and you'd have a couple repeaters there or whatever, so it would just constantly go back and forth. That's the way you used to have to do that. So I think that's similar to what you're saying. Eric, that puts you way ahead of me. And also, it's funny, if you think about your name being electrical engineering, because they're both EE. So you either... your name is either electrical engineering, or you took Eric's Edge 101, and then you took computer science. Anyways, back to the problem at hand. Let's get another NOT gate here. Cool, but not true. Yeah. Unfortunately. Your stream and your content and you as a person are still very cool, though. Okay. Let's see. Let's just connect that bad boy up. So, on the second tick... Here's how I got to that conclusion. You have to be cool if you're asking for commissions from me. I'm kidding. Alright. Let's take this out. And let's take this out. Let's do OR and NOR. Let's do that. And then we'll maybe not that. And see what happens. So we'll pop that in there. Oh, that's right. So the input to one of these things, to any of them actually, cannot be the direct output of something else, which is kind of dumb. But I'll forgive it, I guess. There we go. Okay, and then pop that in there. Okay, so this one should be on, but this one... And then if they're both on, hey, we did it. Okay, that's the circuit. So, okay, that's not what I wanted. Wait, why doesn't that do what I think it's supposed to do? Hello? Is it shift? No, it's not shift. Oh, okay, well that does that, so you can select multiple components. That's interesting. Okay, but like, I know there's a way to click and drag. That's just disrespectful, honestly. Can the OR/NOR at the left just be a NOR instead so it has fewer gates? That's a possibility. Let's pop that in there and find out. Yes, it can. Oh my god, Joe. It's like you know more than me. How about building a jelly bean computer? A jelly bean computer. I know you're not actually referring to jelly beans, but I would 100% eat all of the jelly beans. A jelly bean computer from 74 series logic means... Oh! That would honestly be really interesting, and that may or may not be like a plan for some more content that I have in the future. So we can kind of push that to the side. Yeah, and 4000 series. Actually, one of the things I would like to do is kind of like... save up some money and build up a and grab one of those it's called jelly bean logic. That's so interesting. Grab one of those like 8-bit computer kits from Ben Eater and go through and on like each of the components and do kind of like a deep dive and like do like a demonstration with breadboards, so I can like show like, okay, so this one, you know, if you put these two inputs together and you take one off, it's got the AND gate, or if you know, it's got the OR gate, stuff like that. That's kind of like a little side series that I think would be cool when I start learning how to build the actual computer. Right? I know, because then I could kind of do the same thing with some of the ICs from like older computers and be like, okay, so why is this one in the place that it is? Well, it's got this AND gate and this NOR gate, and that lets the signals from the bus. I'm talking out of my ass right now, but later I won't be, and that's the appeal. Okay. So we've got it. Let's clean this up a little bit. There we go. We'll delete this one. This goes back to here. Both of these go back to here. There we go. Clean this up a little bit. Hey, look at that. Learn how the metal works and then move up to machine code. You got it, Eric. That's the idea. I actually, in the other room, I have... Okay, real quick, I swear to God, there is a way to grab it and then, like... There's a way to grab it and then move, like, all of the traces with it, but I don't know which way to do it. I did it last time I played. Come on. Let's go into the settings. Control, okay. Robot controls. Whoa, hey, that's spoilers. Okay, I guess not. Okay. Back into it. That's, yeah, Eric, that would be, oh, I didn't finish my thought. I have a book on assembly code that I started to learn, and then got distracted with all of the renovations that we have to do to this house. But yeah, I eventually want to learn how to do all of that stuff, and like, just, like, yeah, I love all of it. It's so cool. Can I do this? Oh, that's how you do it. Good God. Okay. I mean, hey, you know what? That's why this is a learning stream, right? No. We'll just pop that like that. And then we'll pop that there. So I know you can hold down Alt and move... Let me get off select. I know you can click it and hold down Alt. Or Alt-click, and that moves that. But I guess you can't do that with components unless you have them all selected. Okay. This is neither here nor there. We got it. Let's run the ticks, baby. Me too, Eric. Me too. Okay. Boom. Onwards. All right. This is third tick, I think. I can already tell my voice is going, but we're going to keep massacring it. Last level, you built a circuit that was green when we were at the second tick. This level, build a circuit that is green when we are at the second or third tick. This is also known as an XOR gate. This level is difficult, so don't be discouraged if you don't get the answer right away. So, fun story. This is where I stopped playing. So we might be here for the next 24 minutes for the rest of the hour that I'm streaming. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so last time we had 2 NORs, so I'm just going to go ahead and start up with that. Because I think that might be kind of a way to do things? Question mark? Okay. So now we've got the second tick going on. I think I'm onto something here, but we'll learn soon enough if that is correct. Okay. So that one would have to go there, that one have to go there, and then there. And see, it looks nice too. Okay, so second tick. Okay, we have everything except for the fourth tick. I would say make this an OR, but I feel like that's not technically correct. Yeah, because that means... Ugh. So maybe we just not one of these guys? Because we're almost there with this. Let's take that out. Move this over so we have some room. Next word is true only when the number of inputs is odd. The number of inputs is odd. Oh, like when the amount of ones going into when there's only one going into it. I gotcha. Joe, there's definitely some very complicated math that you and Eric might be able to understand, but I definitely wouldn't. But yes, that is good to know. I don't know if it's going to help me, but I appreciate the the comment nonetheless. Okay. So that's definitely not how that works because, so I don't know. Let's pop this in here. Hey, Joe, you know what? That means that you're already a step ahead, step ahead of me. Okay, we'll pop this over here and do the same thing there. And we'll knot that guy too and just see what happens. Okay, so that means off. One of them is on. One of them is on. But if they're both... No! We're so close. How do I do? Because I can't knot the output because that'll switch everything. I don't think I think we already tried if only one of them is knotted, but we'll... Yeah, that's also not correct, but maybe it's just 3? I started down the mathematics path before switching to computer science, didn't like advanced number theory. And what did you do with the Bachelor of Science in Mathematics? You could become an accountant. I answered your question. I don't know if it means anything, but there you go. Okay. Just for kicks and giggles. Okay, that means off. But that also means on. I'm starting to think we don't need nors there, even though we're so close. I know there's some math to it. Like, I have, True. Yeah. Excel is fun when you can do, like, the cool, like things where you can, look for, like, you know, kind of do regular expressions. Justin, that's a good point. You could just teach mathematics. You could be a tenured professor. That's kind of fun, but also, I don't know. I've never been a tenured professor. But like I have like an intuitive itch in my brain that tells me that there's a way to math all of this out using some sort of like matrice or something like that. And I was working on that yesterday, but I don't know if any of it is actually true. Because I think it's so dependent on like the types of gates that you have in there, and then the types of inputs, and like how many inputs, and where you put all the gates, and the knots, and all that nonsense. So, like, I think you could apply some math to it, but I'm not sure what it is, because it feels like it's determinable by just putting it into a function. But maybe I'm not thinking of it correctly. Like for some gates, it looks like it moves the ones and zeros around by putting it in, but thinking about it on a sliding scale doesn't really make much sense, so... Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Maybe later I'll teach myself all of that math shit and I'll figure it out. But for right now, that's not going to happen. Okay. Pop an and on there, pop an and on there, and see how confusing this gets. I think I just made, well, it would just, we're so close. We're just off by one output. What if I make one of them a NAND? How do you feel about them apples, bitch? That's the way you get computers to work at them, right? You just swear at them, threaten them. Eric, that is how I learn everything, is just by kind of bouncing around and figuring out where I hit something and where I don't. So it's good that you guys are enjoying this very scattershot and chaotic approach. Yeah, and being married and needing a job is a very valid reason. Let's see. I don't know. Let's pop an ore in there. See what happens. Okay. Off. 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 So that means that I can't knot it because one of them will be wrong. Okay. I realize I'm coming off as much more of like a scatterbrain professor or like a mad scientist or something. I really am just the professor that sleeps in too late and then like kind of forgets half the lesson plans and makes them up as they go along. 4 NAND gates. Joe, you can't ruin it for me. Okay, we'll put 4 NAND gates in and see what happens. A little birdie told me. I didn't see that from Joe, I swear. 4 NAND gates. Wait, I can't tell if you're messing with me or not because the winky face is throwing me off. 4 NAND gates. Where do I put the 4th one? Oh, wait. Is it like another cross pattern? Hold on. Is it another cross pattern where like it's like this and then okay, let me get all this shit out of the way because it's bothering me. Move all you guys over here, you guys over here. Boom. Pop that over there. Okay. All of the skeletons of my past. Okay. Let's move this there. You're getting warmer. Ooh. Eric says I'm getting warmer. That sounds really sarcastic and mean. I swear to God, that's not what I meant. Can you just drag those extra gates to the right and they'll disappear? I can technically just delete them, honestly. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and we'll do that. And maybe that's correct? No, I feel like that's incorrect. I feel like that's wrong. Okay, good. Good. I feel like that is incorrect. Do I need an AND gate as well? Jesus Christ. Joe, what do you said 4 AND gates. I don't see what the problem is here. This is 4 AND gates, right? Obviously. What if I do 5 AND gates? I'll do 5 AND gates. And then nothing matters because it's always on. Except for that one. Is this... I think I just made like a extended AND gate. Or some sort of weird knotted AND gate. Okay. We're going to stop this pyramid scheme. So you said 4 AND gates. So now I need to realize or think about why you said 4. And what that means. Is it actually 4? Or were you fucking with me? Think exclusive OR. I know you don't mean actually an OR gate, but I'll take it. It is exactly 4. Okay. So just... No, that's not correct. Although... I don't know if knotting them will make a difference. How do you give any more clues with digits? Yeah, that's fine. And if you guys get frustrated with how long it's taking me, please tell me. Oh, I just made an always-on circuit, so that's not helpful. Yeah. That's what I figured. Oh. Okay, so this was kind of close, I guess. Okay. Am I getting closer? Am I getting warmer? Be like this. Ah, okay, that's a positive sign. Okay. So give me just a minute. Joe, thank you. Give me just a minute to kind of internalize this and figure out why that's correct. So, if we have... one is on... Oh, interesting. That's so interesting. So if you think about it kind of geometrically, you're kind of selecting for the input to go through, but on the other side, so that only one at a time can go through, because you've kind of clogged everything else. Okay, so it's like a crossing guard almost, because everything is already kind of clogged, so it kind of just lets them in one by one, but you can't let them in all at once. It inverts one input only if the other input is on. Ah, I see. God, this shit is so cool. Okay, off. God, this is cool. Okay. Thank you for your assistance. Let's rock this bitch. Yeah. Okay, XOR gate. Okay, bigger OR gate. So why do you need a bigger OR gate? Create an OR gate with 3 inputs. Oh god, that is a complicated table. Okay. See, okay, this is what I mean by it feels like there's some sort of math that can go into it. Like, so like, take the... If you take the basic, like, input table, like, just these guys right here, and then you take it at this right here, I feel like there is some sort of, like, calculation you can apply to it. So, like, if you say, okay, I'm going to add an XOR gate to, like, this basic circuit, it combines it in some way to change it, and you can predict that. And then if you add something else to it, you can... Does this make sense? Am I getting this out of my head correctly? Because, like, it really feels like it's just, like a function away, or like an algebraic equation away from being that. Because each input or each gate that you're adding is predictable, so it can always be... I don't know. That's what it feels like. Maybe I should have been a math major. Okay. I'm just going to try something a little crazy. A little kooky, you know. You're thinking of Matrix. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking about. Like it really feels like that is the way that works. But I don't have the prerequisite math knowledge to figure it out. Also, it would be kind of hard because like that means that you're looking at an output that I feel like has multiple ways of being produced. Joe, I'm going to look into that actually. But it feels like you're looking into or you're let me see if I'm saying this correctly. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I already forgot what I said. I need to stop reading comments while I'm trying to think. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying how it also seems to me like it's hard to determine it because like if you look at just this output, it would be hard to go backwards and be like, oh yeah, that's like 3 OR gates or whatever the solution is. So it would be a little bit harder to derive the specific things. But I guess if you express this as a function, you could probably derive the other functions from it, like I need to see if my community college is hiring or is open. Okay, on. Okay, so it seems like you can just chain them together, right? Like 1 OR gate per input? Because I think that's right. Hey! There we go. Joe, I did that all on my own. I didn't even need your help. Onwards. Bigger AND gate. So I think this works the same way. Think about the design for the always on. Yeah. Good, because Joe, I'm expecting you to make a K-Pro video or a May-Pro video about Boolean algebra and K-Pro. Okay? I know you can do it. I promise you can do it. Eric, these seem like good hints. I'm really curious to see if my approach from last time works. Because I think I was on the right path, but I don't know. Question mark. So literally it should only turn on if all of them are correct. Okay, yeah, got it. Aw. Also, to be fair, Joe, you already made a K-Pro or like a K-Pro stream, so you fulfilled your contractual obligations. Okay. Man, I'm gonna title the next video "A Giggly Bitch Learns Logic Gates." All right, got it. Boom.
Onward.
There's the balance of the month, Joe. Hello? Sometimes it freezes. That's fun. Okay. Oh, okay. I was just about to close it out, but I think we're good to go. Okay, onwards. Ooh, okay. So next up, what is this? 6 months of designing a SCSI interface for the thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can imagine that would be difficult. Okay, SCSI. Create the inverse XOR gate, known as an XNOR. Okay, so here's the thing. Can't you just do this? Or can't you just not this shit, right? Like, that's how that works? Build the XOR first. Oh, I already had the IC right here. But you know what? For shits and giggles, I kind of want to build it from scratch again, just to make sure I have it down. Okay, so it was 4 NANDs. So like this. Like that. And that. Okay, so this one goes outside, inside. This one goes outside, inside. And this goes boom, boom. And then these two go boom, boom. Then this one goes boom. Did I get it right again? I think I got it. Off, off, on. Hell fucking yeah, baby. Okay. Boom. Got him. Onwards. Okay. Odd number of signals. Double trouble. Binary eraser. Man, all of these sound so fun and so hard. I think since I need to help my wife with one of the showers tonight, I should probably go ahead and call it a night. But everyone, it was so much fun. We got through to the basic logic part, and I only made a few hundred mistakes. And only irritated about half of the people in chat. So, I think we're on a roll. Yeah, this was super fun. You guys should subscribe, and that way you get more Grover voice for this this Rick and Morty ass looking motherfucker. Okay? Alrighty. Thank you, Eric. It was lovely, you guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I'm going to try to do this every Wednesday, depending on if we're doing a game night with Ron or not. I might try to move this to, like, maybe Tuesday or something like that, just so it's a little bit more compatible with everything. Justin, have a wonderful evening. I can still talk, surprisingly. You too. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. I might move this to Tuesday nights, just so it's more compatible with the possible game nights. But yeah, okie dokie. Have a good evening, everyone.